Jordan, I've heard a couple of stories about how you ended up coming to Jewell, but would you mind explaining the route and the injuries that kind of you went through in junior college?
Okay, so in January of last year, I went up for a dunk, got knocked down, I landed on my knee, and I ended up tearing my meniscus on my right knee. So I had surgery, and coming back from surgery was pretty tough, but I think I stayed out 2 weeks at the longest, and then I came back and I played great my first game. Then after that, I just couldn't jump and move like I used to. So I spent a few months playing, not being really effective, but just trying to help out my team as much as I could.
Sure.
And so after that, I had some schools that did recruit me and looked at me, but once I went on visits, I just didn't play the way I should have and could have, so they kind of passed up on me. And then the coach of my last school, he knew Coach Holly, and he knew a player visited here. So I came on a visit, and I don't think I played that well, but Coach Holly liked what he saw, and so he ended up signing me, and that's how I'm here right now.
Going through that injury and not being able to play the way you wanted to play, frustrating?
Really frustrating, because I knew I could help my team out so much more, and they were just happy to have me on the court, but there's a level of play that I wanted to play at that I really just couldn't reach. So,
how about now? How close to, 100% are you right now?
I'm as close as I've been. Coming since my injury, this is as close as I've been. I'm able to jump and move and score the ball and play defense. Yeah. I'm feeling really good right now. Okay,
after saying all of those skills, what's your favorite part of basketball? What do you like to do the most?
Block shots.
Yeah, do you really?
Yeah.
We've really come on in that area. Rockhurst last night, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Defense here a little bit different than what you played in JUCO?
Kind of. We focus on not shading them towards the baseline, so we're trying to cut off the baseline. That's a little bit different for me, because I usually got a lot of my help side blocks from guys driving baseline, being forced baseline, and then coming across the top and getting it. But I'm working on playing better help defense here and blocking shots that way. So.
Let's talk, because just in talking before the interview, you were telling me about your academics and how important that is too. And I'm believing you. I mean, you're very sincere about that. How important is it to be in school and do well in school?
It's really important to me, because I know I would love to play professional basketball one day. I would, but at the same time, I know that what I learned in school and the knowledge that I get here is what's going to really take me far, even past basketball.
Sure.
So yeah, so getting a really good degree in business is my main focus.
Business, and then what do you see yourself doing?
Something with marketing, or maybe like working for an ad agency. I know I have some creative talents that I've kind of honed the past few years, so I think if I can use that in the realm of business, it would help me a lot.
How did you get started with, and you talked about you've made videos and that kind of stuff. How did you get started in that?
Well, my freshman year, I would watch the games, and I know my parents, I know my friends wanted to see some.
Are you talking about high school?
Oh, no, freshman year of college.
Okay.
So I know my friends wanted to see some highlights, and I downloaded Windows Movie Maker,
right,
and used that to make a few films, and they liked
awesome.
it. So
yeah. When you get done playing basketball, you want to go out and make business and maybe marketing your thing. But while you're here, do you have goals for yourself the remainder of this year and next year as a senior?
The remainder of this year is to keep playing well basketball-wise, because I think I've come on a lot better this half of the year. And then also, I had a 3.6 GPA last semester.
Well, congratulations. So
I want to stay 3.6 or higher. I don't want to drop at all this semester.
School tough here?
A lot of homework.
Really?
I'm used to homework, but here it's a lot of homework, and it's a lot of group projects. And it's really helped me focus on working in a group with people and working with different people who may not have the same background as me.
Right.
So it's been really important. It's been tough, but I can do it. So.
Speaking of that, you're from Houston, Texas. You went to junior college near Wichita, you said.
Yes, sir.
What was the change like moving to the Midwest?
So different.
Yeah.
The first day out on campus, I didn't see anybody that looked even remotely like me, and so it was a little different.
I imagine.
And then the weather too. The weather, it snowed. I'm not used to snow.
Really? Yeah.
But,
yeah. Tell us about your family in Houston. They're still all there?
Yes, sir. I have my mom and dad, Charles and Barbara Tanner, and then I have two brothers and three sisters. My youngest sister is in college right now, and then my younger brother's still in high school. He's graduating this year.
Right.
And then my older siblings, they're all out of school and working, but yeah, they're at home right now.
What do your folks do?
My dad works for a trucking company out of Midland, Texas, and my mom, she works for the bus lines in Houston, I think the Metro bus lines.
Okay, and then the real important question is, of all the people you just mentioned, who's the best athlete?
The best athlete. My mom, they wanted her to play basketball in high school. She was 6'1".
Wow.
She looked like she probably would have been good, but she turned them down. So
okay, all right. So your mom is the one you'd have to take to the hole if you needed to in the driveway basketball game.
I think so.
That's awesome. All right, it's been a pleasure and continued success. You've certainly been a big addition to us this year, and I wish you well the rest of the year. And stay healthy, for goodness sakes.
I can do that.
And we'll be back with more in just a moment.